All right, everybody, welcome to class. My name is Teacher Chad. This hour, we are going to be reading and practicing our pronunciation as we read through a short story entitled A Little Cloud. All right, the link to the class is in the chat box right now. I'll also put it in the Google chat box for you. Okay, so go ahead and open that up. Okay, when you get a chance. Hey there, Goliath. All right. So yes, when we do our reading classes or my advanced reading classes, we usually read about we usually read about 2 paragraphs or so each, practice our pronunciation, and go on. Okay, so I do advise that you have a notebook or a piece of paper that you are taking notes on, remembering what things you've practiced, things that you can become better on, and so forth and so on. So that's the main purpose of doing my reading classes. Okay, we get in and we practice our pronunciations as we read through the short story. Okay, so yes, go ahead and open that up. When you do, this is what you'll see. Okay, it's at one of my favorite websites, Little Cloud, or sorry, Story Star. Okay, and also one of the things that we are now offering here at Verbling is that if you are new and you're out there looking and you don't know what you want to do, if you want to get tickets or whatnot, we do have an offer, 25% off the Verbling Premium. Okay, you'll need a coupon code, and that will be GoChad. So if you want to get a discount off of Verbling Premium, that's the way to do so. All right, so let's see here. Hey, Goliath, how are you?
Hi, Chad. How are you?
I'm doing good.
This is the 3rd time I'm the first one coming in your class. That's great. Hello. Oh.
Hi.
It wasn't me, so he's gone.
Oh.
I thought my laptop was stuck.
No, teacher, we cannot listen to you.
Oh.
No, we can
Not
hear
again.
you. We can't.
Mario, comment ça va?
Ouais, ça va bien, et toi?
J'aimerais bien parler en français.
Yeah, no.
Hi, Chad.
Hey there. Yeah, no, Google had kicked me out. It was very strange. They're saying that the plugin had failed on me. So, all right, very cool. Let's see. So we've got Goliath. Mario's back in class. How you doing, Mario?
I'm doing great. How are you, Chad?
I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. How about Dennis? How you doing, Dennis?
I'm doing okay. Hello, Chad.
Excellent. Good to have you here. How about Amparo? How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. You?
I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. All right, you guys, let's go ahead and get started.
And Chad, we decided it will be a French class today.
Yeah, sorry, Chad. I grasped this occasion to talk in French in order to rest from English. Thanks for the release.
Have at it.
Yeah, it was great. Mario, what do you think?
You know, I practice French every day. It's okay for me, but
Okay.
Awesome. Okay, you guys, let's go ahead and get started. We'll start off with, let's see, Mario over on the right-hand side.
Okay.
Let me have you read a little bit about our author here, James Joyce. Okay, go ahead and read that paragraph.
Okay. James Augustine Aloysius Zeus Joyce, 2 February 1882, 13 January 1941, was an Irish novelist and poet, considered to be one of the most, I can see your screen, most of the most influential writers on the 20th century. Joyce was to modern literature what Picasso was to modern art. He scrambled up the old formulas and blazed a new trail for others to follow. Joyce is best known for Ulysses, 1922, a landmark novel which perfected his stream of consciousness technique and combined nearly every literary device available in modern retelling of the Odyssey. His intellectualism and grasp of a wide range of philosophy, theology, and foreign languages enabled him to stretch the English language to its limits, and some critics believe beyond them. Joyce's work has been an important influence on writers and scholars, such as Samuel Beckett, Salman Rushdie, John Updike, and Joseph Campbell. This classic short is Republished here for your reading pleasure by Story Stores admin.
Okay, very good. Now this word here is republished.
Republished.
Okay, one more time. Republished.
Republish.
Okay, all right, let's go to the word scholars instead of scholars. Scholars.
Scholars.
Let's go to this big word right here. The word is intellectualism.
Intellectualism.
One more time. Intellectualism.
Intellectualism.
Good, good. Okay, let's go to influential right here. Influential.
Influential.
Good, good. Okay, one more time. Influential.
Influential.
Great. And one last word. This would be Irish.
Irish. Yes, I said Irish.
There you go. Good. Yeah. Excellent job. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Chad.
Okay, let's go to Goliath. All right, Goliath. Let me have you read the next 2 paragraphs, please.
A little cloud. Yeah. A little cloud. 8 years before, he had seen his friends off at the North Wall and wished him good speed. Gallaher had got on. You could tell that at once by his travelled air, his well-cut tweed suit, and fearless accent. Suit, yeah, that's it. Few fellows had talents like his, and fewer still could remain unspoiled by such success. Gallaher's heart was in the right place, and he had deserved to win. It was something to have a friend like that. Little Chandler's thoughts ever since lunchtime had been of a meeting with Gallaher, of Gallaher's invitation, and of the great city of London, where Gallaher lived. He was called Little Chandler because, though he was but slightly under the average stature, he gave one the idea of being a little man. His hands were white and small, his frame was fragile, His voice was quiet and his manners were refined. He took the greatest care of his fair, silken hair and moustache, and used perfume discreetly on his handkerchief. The half-moons of his nails were perfect, and when he smiled you caught a glimpse of childish white teeth.
Okay, very good. Let's take a look at some words here. First up is handkerchief. Okay, handkerchief. So instead of pronouncing that hand, we the D here, we say handkerchief. Handkerchief.
You don't pronounce the D?
Nope, no D.
Handkerchief.
And that's a little cloth that men would carry around with them if they needed to blow their nose or wipe their nose. That's a handkerchief.
Yeah, I know this.
Okay.
It's like tissue.
Like tissue, yeah. This word is mustache with the accent at the beginning.
Mustache.
Okay. Now, with this word here, there's two ways to pronounce it. Okay. I say fragile. Okay. Others may say fragile. Okay. I've heard both, and both are accepted. So fragile and fragile. Okay. You can
Which
choose.
one is the most used?
I don't know. I've heard professors say fragile and fragile, as well as individuals. I think it's a toss-up, about 50-50. You can say fragile if you want, and that would be just fine.
Okay, fragile.
Okay.
Fragile. Okay.
All right. Right up above that word is the word stature. Instead of stature, stature.
Okay. Stature.
Good, good. Let's go to the word thoughts. Where did thoughts go?
Yeah. Your Chandler's thoughts.
All right, then Chandler's thoughts. Instead of thoughts. Okay,
Thoughts.
And then here on this first line, instead of good speed, it is Godspeed.
Oh my God! Yes, it's Godspeed.
There you go.
Yeah.
Awesome, nice job. Thank you, Goliath. Let's go to Edwin.
And what is it? And what is it, Chan? Godspeed.
Godspeed. It's like good luck. Okay, so you're wishing God to help him or her on their way. So Godspeed is it's an older term that was used.
I don't have the link.
Okay, you don't have the link, Edwin?
No.
Okay. It's right here in the chat box, okay? All right, let's go to Edwin, go ahead and open that up. We're a couple paragraphs in here.
Okay.
Okay, let me have you start off from right at as he sat down to consoled him, please.
Sorry. As he sat at his desk in the king's inns, he tried what change those 8 years had brought. That the friend whom he had known under a shabby and mysterious way had become a brilliant figure on the London press. He turned after from his cheersome bright gaze out of the office windows. The glow of late autumn sunset covered the glass pleasant walks. It cast a shower of golden dust on the nurses and decrepit old men. What rested on the benches? It featured open at the moving figures and the children who ran screaming along the gravel paths on everyone who passed through the garden. He watched the sun and threw of life, and as always happens when he threw of life, he became sad. A handsome melancholy took possession of him. He felt how merciless it was to be thrown against fortune, this behemoth of brilliant ambition which the ages had bequeathed to him.
Okay, very good. That's fine. So this word right here would be bequeathed. Bequeathed.
Bequeathed,
All right, very good. Let's go to useless, which is
useless,
right here, right here. So useless.
useless,
Good. One more time. Useless.
useless,
Very good. Now this G is pronounced gentle with a J sound instead of hentel. It is gentle. Try that.
gentle,
Good. Nice job. Here you would pronounce the word gravel. The word is gravel. Gravel.
grapple,
Okay, give me a good V sound. V. Gravel. Gravel.
gravel,
Excellent. Nice job. Okay, let's go to decrepit. Decrepit.
decrepit,
Good. One more time. Decrepit.
decrepit,
Excellent. And our word untidy. Right here. Untidy.
untidy,
Okay. Good. Let's go to sunset.
sunset,
All right. Yeah. So this will be late autumn sunset. Try that. Late autumn sunset.
late autumn sunset,
Excellent. Excellent. Okay. Let's go to tiresome. Tiresome.
tiresome,
Good. Nice job with that R sound. Okay. And then last word here is shabby. Shabby.
shabby,
Okay. Give me a B. Shabby. Shabby.
shabby.
Good. Good. Nice job. Thank you, Edwin.
Okay.
All right. Let's go to Dennis. All right,
Okay.
Dennis, please start here at he remembered down to present joy, please.
Okay. He remembered the books of poetry upon his shelves at home. He had bought them in his bachelor's day, and many an evening, as he sat in the little room of the hall, he had been tempted to take one down from the bookshelf and read out something to his wife. But shyness had always held him back, and so the books had remained on their shelves. At times he repeated lines to himself, and that consoled him. When his hour had struck, he stood up and took leave on his desk, and of the fellow clerks, punctual. I can't.
Punctitious, oh, here we go. Punctiliously.
Punctiliously.
Mhm.
He emerged from under the feudal arch of the King's Inns, a neat, modest figure, and walked swiftly down Henrietta Street. The golden sun of the sunset was waning, and the air had grown sharp. A horde of grimy children populated the street. They stood or ran in the roadway, crawled out the steps before the gaping doors, or squatted like mice upon the thresholds. Little Chandler gave them no thought. He picked his way deftly through all that minute vermin-like life, and under the shadow of the giant spectral mansions in which the old nobility of Dublin had roystoned. No memory of the past touched him, for his mind was full of a present joy.
Okay, very good job. Let's see. Let's go to the word shadow. Here you had said shadow, it's shadow.
Shadow.
Good, good. Let's go to the word stood. Is that right? Yeah, stood. So,
Okay.
stood. All right, right here. They stood instead of stood.
I just tried to pronounce should and could correctly. Instead to pronounce another words incorrectly. Stood, yeah.
There you go, stood. Okay, let's go to clerks. So fellow clerks.
Fellow clerks.
There you go, clerk. And let's go to, I have tempted here, so there shall, oh, right here. So he had been tempted. He had been tempted. Try that.
And I said,
I'm wondering why. I wrote that down. It was after poetry, and I can't remember exactly.
okay,
He
okay.
had been tempted. Yeah, I can't remember why I wrote that down, but I did.
He had been tempted.
Okay, try that one more time. Tempted.
Tempted.
There you go. Getting that P in there. Okay, let's go to.
Yeah, I said without P. Yeah.
Okay. Let's go to poetry.
Poetry.
Okay. All right. So think of this T here as a CH.
Yeah,
Poetry.
yeah.
Poetry.
Poetry.
There you go. Good. And last word is books. Okay, instead of books, books.
Books.
There you go. Nice job. Okay, excellent. Yeah, and down in through here, you read through this pretty smoothly. He picked his way deftly through all that minute vermin-like life. Okay, it was good. Nice job.
And
Let's
it
go.
it was roasted. Is it correct?
Roistered.
Roasted.
Yeah. Where did that go? Oh yeah. So had roistered.
Okay.
Did you say roisted? I thought I heard erd at the end.
I tried. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. It would be roistered.
Can you repeat again this punk? I can.
Punk deliciously.
Punk deliciously.
Uh-huh.
Punk deliciously. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, punk deliciously. So when in his hour had struck, he stood up and took leave of his desk and of his fellow clerks, punk deliciously. Oh, okay. So following punctuality, so promptly is what that would mean.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, it's just a big fat long word that means promptly, or he got up quickly. So that's it. Yeah, just another big word. All right, very good. Let's go to Amparo. All right, Amparo. He had never been. Okay, and let me have you finish off this paragraph and read a few lines of this next one. So down to Gallaher was wild.
Okay. He had never been in Corliss, but he knew the value of the name. He knew that people went there after the theater to eat oysters and drink liqueurs, and he had heard that the waiters there spoke French and German. Walking swiftly by at night, he had seen cabs drawn up before the door, and richly dressed ladies, escorted by cavaliers, alight and enter quickly. They wore noisy dresses and many wraps. Their faces were powdered, and they cut up their dresses when they touched air, like alarmed Atalantas. He had always passed without turning his head to look. It was his habit to walk swiftly in the street even by day, and whenever he found himself in the city late at night he hurried on his way apprehensively and excitedly. Sometimes, however, he courted the causes of his fear. He chose the darkest and narrowest streets, and, as he walked boldly forward, the silence that was spread about his footsteps troubled him. The wandering, silent figures troubled him, and at times a sound of low, fugitive laughter made him tremble like a leaf. He turned to the right toward Caput Street. Ignatius Gallaher on the London Press. Who would have thought it possible 8 years before? Still, now that he reviewed the past, little Chandler could remember many signs of future greatness in his friend. People used to say that Ignatius Gallaher was wild.
Okay, very good job. Let's take a look at some words. First up, we have would. Who would? Instead of would, would.
Who would?
All right. Let's go to leaf. Okay, give me a long E
Leaf.
sound.
Leave. Leave.
Okay, good with the F at the end. So tremble like a leaf. Try that.
Tremble like a leaf.
Okay, instead of leave, we're going to pronounce the F. Leaf.
Okay. Tremble like a leaf.
Good, good. All right, let's try fugitive. Okay, fugitive.
Fugitive. Fugitive.
Excellent. Now this word here, you had said wondering, and that would be spelled W-O. When you have an A there, this is wandering.
Wandering.
Okay, one more time. Wandering.
Wandering.
Excellent. Okay, so let's go to this word, darkest.
Darkest.
Okay, so he chose the darkest and narrowest streets. Try that.
He chose the darkest and narrowest streets.
Okay, that would be narrowest. Narrowest.
Narrowest.
There you go. Good, good. How about corded? So right here, corded.
Corded.
Good, good. How about escorted? Yeah, so right here, escorted.
Escorted.
Yeah, so when you read through this before, you had missed that S. Okay, so yes, escorted. Okay. All right, and let's go to there. All right, so here at the beginning, when you first read there, you had said there. Okay, then the next time we had the word there, you pronounced it just fine. I forget. Anyway, you had said there. Okay, so remember, you're going to start off with the air sound. So there. Try that.
There.
Good, good. All right, so let's try. He knew that people went there after the theater.
He knew that people went there after the theater.
Okay, good. Yep, just like that. All right, thank you, Amparo.
Okay, thank you.
All right, good. Let's go to Mario.
Yeah.
Okay, Mario, please continue. And I think we went to Gallaher was wild. So, of course, to go ahead and finish this paragraph, read through these 2 lines, and then I'll have you read till stunted houses. Okay?
Okay.
All right.
Okay, of course, he did mix with a rakish set of fellows at that time. Drank freely and borrowed money on all sides. In the end, he had got mixed up in some shady affair, some money transaction. At least that was one version of his flight. But nobody denied him talent. There was always a certain something in Ignatius Gallaher that impressed you in spite of yourself, even when he was out at elbows and out his wits, and for money he kept up a bold face. Little Chandler remembered, and the remembrance brought a slight flush of pride of his cheek. One of Ignatius Gallaher's saying when he was in a tight corner. "Half time now, boys," he used to say light-heartedly. "Where's my considering cap?" That was Ignatius Gallaher all out, and damn it, you couldn't but admire him for it. Little Chandler quickened his pace. For the first time in his life, he felt himself superior to the people he passed. For the first time, his soul revolted against the dull inelegance of Capel Street. There was no doubt about it. If you wanted to succeed, you had to go away. You could do nothing in Dublin. As he crossed Gretton Bridge, he looked down the river towards the lower quays, and pitied the poor stunted house.
Okay,
Says,
very
yes.
yeah, very good. Yeah, so this is pitied. Okay, you said that right. Okay, nice job.
Okay.
All right, let's go to pace. All right, so quickened his pace. Here at the end, you pronounced a T. Okay, saying quickened his pace. All right, so let's
Okay.
practice ending on the S sound. Quickened his pace.
Quicken his pace.
Good, good. All right, sayings. All right, so let's get that S in there. One of Ignatius Gallaher's sayings. Try that.
One of Ignatius Galler's sayings.
Good, good.
Gallaher
Adding that.
sayings. Yes.
That's it. Okay. Now, this word you had pronounced as money. Okay, we say money.
Money.
Good. One more time. Money.
Money.
All right. Very good. Now we go to. I believe it was of. It could have been here at. You had said it. His wits,
Okay.
I believe, or of his wits, or something like that. Skipping over at. So let's say he was out. A nice catch on out, by the way. I heard you say hout, and then you
Okay.
you caught yourself. Okay, so he was
Okay.
out at elbows and at his wits' end. Okay, try that.
Okay. He was out at elbows and at his wits' end.
Okay, one more time. He was out at elbows and at his wits' end.
He was out at elbows and at his wits' end.
Okay, very good, very good. Let's go to one last word. This is something. And let's see here. Something.
Something.
Oh, right here. Okay, so let's throw that in the sentence. There was always a certain something in Ignatius Gallaher. Okay, go for it.
Okay. There was always a certain something. It's Ignatius Gallaher.
Okay, good. One more time. There was always a certain something in Ignatius Gallaher.
There was always a certain something. It's Ignatius Gallaher.
Good, good. Nice job. Okay, very good.
Thank you.
All right, let's go to Goliath. All right, so stunted houses. Goliath, let me have you finish off this paragraph, starting at they seemed. Okay, down to, let's see here, down to he saw that. Okay?
Okay. They seemed to him a band of tramps, huddled together along the river banks. Their old coats... Oops, it's gone. Okay. Their old coats covered with the dust and soot, stupefied by the panorama of sunset and waiting for the first chill of night to bid them arise, shake themselves and be gone. He wondered whether he could write a poem to express his idea. Perhaps Gallaher might be able to get it into some London paper for him. Could he write something original? He was not sure what idea he wished to express, but the thought that a poetic moment had touched him took life within him like an infant hope. He stepped onward bravely. Every step brought him nearer to London, farther from his own sober inartistic life. A light began to tremble on the horizon of his mind. He was not so old, 32. His temperament might be said to be just at the point of maturity. There was so many different moods and impressions that he wished to express in a verse. He felt them within him. He tried to weigh his soul to see if he was a poet's soul. Melancholy was the dominant note of his temperament, he thought, but it was a melancholy tempered by a recurrence of faith and resignation and simple joy. If he could give expression to it in a book of poems, perhaps men would listen. He would never be popular. He saw that.
Okay, very good. Let's go to the word popular. Instead of popular, popular.
Popular.
Okay, good. And don't forget the S here on the end. By recurrences.
Recurrences.
There you go. Okay, let's take a look at melancholy. Melancholy.
Melancholy.
Good, good. Okay, so this has two accents really. So with the first accent here, and then on collie. So bada bada. Okay, melancholy.
Melancholy.
Right? Just like that. Excellent. Let's go to infant. An infant, you had said infant. Okay, right up here. Okay, let's use the short I. Infant.
Infant. Yeah.
Okay. Let's go to thought. So instead of thought, thought.
Thought. I always do this mistake. I don't know why. Did you see that I did it before and thought. Yeah, thought with
Yes.
A, with A. Thought.
With an ah. Yep. Thought with an A. With an ah. Okay. Yes, and I do recognize it, but that's okay. Keep working on it. Do whatever notes or things like that to help you remember. And it doesn't bother me to point it out. I don't go, gosh, he did it again, man. No,
Yes.
I don't say that. It is what it is.
This guy is hopeless.
No. Yeah, I'll never say that. I'll point it out. Okay, I'll congratulate you when you get it. But I'm never going to say, oh, Goliath, come on, you can do better. Yeah, I'm not going to be disappointed in you. I want you guys. I'll point them out when you're going through, and if you recognize that it's a pattern that you keep going through, okay, make a note of that and work on that. If you want me to say, hey, remind me about this word before I read, okay, I can do that. I have a gentleman now that I help to remind him about his V sounds, okay, before he reads. All right, and hopefully he'll catch on and all right, the V, I can do that. So, but yeah, okay. Let's go to this word here. It is soot instead of suit. Soot.
Soot. What is it? This soot?
Soot. It's when fire burns, right, and the smoke settles on an object. That black film. Okay, that's on like the brick or your clothes
Ashes?
or whatever. That is
Ashes?
called soot. Now, ashes would be different. Okay, so if you were to go to your chimney, if you have a chimney in your house, okay, and you go up and you bring your finger down, okay, the black kind of powder or whatever that's on your finger, okay, it could be maybe even greasy at times. All right, that is called soot.
Okay, I thought it was ashes.
No, ashes are going to be the flakes that kind of fall down. Those are ashes. It's kind of like snowflakes, but from a fire. All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So-
The stain or the whatever on the side of the chimney or wherever that stains something black.
It's like a painting.
that is called-
It's like a painting, but it's black and it's you get dirty easily.
Yeah.
But-
Definitely.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Let's go to one last word. The word is huddled.
Can you share the screen
And-
because
Yep. Here we go. Right here, huddled. You had said huddled. Huddled.
huddled.
All right, very good. Okay, excellent. Thank you, Goliath.
Thanks.
Let's go to Edwin.
Okay.
Okay, Edwin, let's see. Where did I end up? Poet's Soul, I think? Nope.
And
I think we ended up here, but I'm not sure. Oh, no, he saw that. Okay, right here. So let me have you
Houses.
continue, Edwin.
Okay.
From he could not sway the crowd. Okay, finish this paragraph, this next one here, and I'll have you read about half of this third one. Okay. So reading to were observing him curiously. All right.
Okay. He could not sway the truth, but the might appealed to a little circle of randomized. The English critic had recognized him as one of the subtlest could be reason of the melancholy tone of his poems. Besides that, he altered its illusions. He began to invent sentences and verbs from the notice which his book would have. Mr. Chandler has the gift of decent and graceful verse. A wistful sadness prevailed these poems. The subject note was a pity his name was not more Irish looking. Perhaps it would be better to insert his mother's name before the surname Thomas Malone Shudder, or better still, T. Malone Shudder. He would speak together to her about it. He pursued his research so ardently that he passed his street and had to turn back. As he came near Corliss, his agitation began to overmaster him, and he halted before the door in indecision. Finally, he opened the door and entered.
Okay. Very good. Very good. Let's take a look at some words. First up, we have indecision. Okay, so I want you to focus on the short I sound. So instead of saying indecision, okay, using Spanish I's, okay, we're going to use the short I. Indecision. Try that. Indecision.
Indecision.
Good, good. One more time. Indecision.
Indecision.
Good. Okay, let's go to agitation right here. Agitation.
Agitation.
Good. Okay. And we're going to practice past, the ed ending there. So he passed his street. Try that, please.
He passed his street.
Okay, good. And this word here is reverie. Reverie.
Reverie.
Excellent. Okay. Now, let's practice the name Chandler, focusing on the CH at the beginning. That is Chandler. Try that.
Chandler.
Okay, one more time. Chandler.
Chandler.
Good, good. All right, how about the word Irish? Irish.
Irish.
Okay, excellent. Okay, let's practice the TH. Okay, the TH in the word these. Here they are. Okay, so these poems. Try that.
These poems.
Okay, here you're saying D's, pronouncing a D sound. When we pronounce the TH in English, you want to put your tongue between your teeth, just like that, and say these. Try that.
These.
Okay, good, good. And we want to say a voiced S at the end. These. Try that.
These.
Good. Nice job. Nice job. All right. Let's go to appeal. Just sort of up here at the very beginning. So we saw that right here. So the word is appeal. Appeal.
Appeal.
Good. All right. Nice job. Thank you, Edwin.
Okay.
All right. Let's go to Dennis.
Yeah.
And Dennis, let me have you read these next two paragraphs and about half of this third one. So read to orange tie he wore, please.
Okay. The light and noise of the bar led him in the doorway for a few moments. I looked about him, but the signs were confused by the shining of many red and green wine glasses. The bar seemed to him to be full of people, and he felt that the people were observing him curiously. He glanced quickly to right and left, frowning slightly to make his errand appear serious, but when his sight cleared a little, he saw that nobody had turned to look at him. And there, sure enough, was Ignatius Gallaher leaning with his back against the counter and his feet planted far apart. "Hello, Tommy, old hero. Here you are. What is it to be? What will you have?" "I am taking whiskey. Better stuff than we get across the water. Soda? Leather? No mineral? And the same. Spoils the flavor. Here, it's
Garen? Here,
Garen?
Garen? Uh-huh.
What is it, Garen?
Server?
For French, garçon. Yeah.
Maybe, yeah. So here, Garen, bring us 2 halves of a malt whiskey. So yeah,
bring
the
us-
server or someone that helps at the bar.
Okay, bring us 2 halves of malt whiskey, like a good fellow. Well, and how many you've been pulling along since I saw you last? Dear God, how old we're getting. Do you see any signs of aging in me? Yeah, what? A little gray and thin on the top. What? Ignatius Gallaher took off his hat and displayed a large, clearly cropped head. His face was heavy, pale, and clean-shaved. His eyes, which were of blood-stained color, revealed his unhealthy pallor and shone out plainly above the vivid orange tie he wore.
Okay, very good. Let's go to pallor. Okay, his unhealthy pallor.
Pallor.
Okay, very good. Let's go to clean shaven. You had said clean shaved. The word would be clean shaven.
Yeah. Clean shaven.
All right, very good. Let's go to halves. All right, so the L here will be silent. Okay, it is halves.
Okay. Halves.
There you go, halves. Okay, just like to have something. All right, but yes, halves. All right.
Halves.
This word would be lithia. Lithia.
With the F?
With the th. Lith. Lithia.
Lithia?
Yeah, you had said
Lithia.
Lithia, but this would be lith. Lithia.
Lithia.
Okay, and that's a
Lithia.
mineral. Apparently,
Yeah, but-
they would add it to their whiskey or whatnot. Okay, but yeah, lithia. Okay. Now, this sentence here. Okay, with against. Okay, make sure to pronounce that st at the end. Okay, you were flowing nicely through that sentence, but yeah, skipped right over that t, the st here, and we need that, or else it'll sound like again.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so with his back against the counter, so against the counter and his feet planted far apart. Try that, please.
With his back against the counter and his feet planted far apart.
Okay, against the. So you can that s. Okay, the s is definitely necessary, but you can combine that t into the word the. Okay, against the. So instead of saying against the, okay, against the. So from that s right into the th. Try that.
Against the.
There you go. Against the. So try that one more time. So his back against the counter.
Back against the counter.
That's it. Okay. So when you have that T there, we can drop that T. Okay, because we have this TH here.
Yeah,
All right,
yeah.
and it would substitute the T, but that S is definitely necessary, or else it sounds like again.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right, and let's go to sight. Okay, when his sight cleared. I think we were missing that T at the end. When his sight cleared. Try that.
When his sight cleared.
Okay, excellent. Nice job. Very
Okay.
good. Thank you, Dennis.
Thank you.
And let's go to Amparo. Amparo, let me have you continue from between these rival features. Finish that paragraph. Read this second one. And we've got a whole bunch of onesies. And it's a big, long dialogue. So let me have you read until it goes to yes, he's in the land commission. That should actually read through all of these one-liners because we have such a small one here at the very beginning. So all the way down to the end where it says Ignatius Gallaher laughed. Okay.
Okay. Where is it? Between these rival features, the lips appear very long and shapeless and colorless. He bent his head and felt with two sympathetic fingers the thin hair at the crown. Little Chandler shook his head as a denial. Ignatius Gallaher put on his hat again. "It pulls you down," he said. "Pressed life. Always hurry and scurry. Looking for copy and sometimes not find it. And then always to have something new in your stuff. Damn proof printers. I say, for a few days. I'm deuced glad, I can tell you, to get back to the old country. Does a fellow good? A bit of a holiday. I feel a ton better since I landed again in dear, dirty Dublin. Here you are, Tommy. Water? Say when." Little Chandler allowed his whiskey to be very much diluted. "You don't know what's good for you, my boy," said Ignatius Gallaher. "I drink my need." "I drink very little, as a rule," said little Chandler modestly, "and ought have one or so when I meet any of the old crowd. That's all." "Ah, well," said Ignatius Gallaher cheerfully, "here's to us and to old times and old acquaintances." They clinked glasses and drank the toast. "I met some of the old gang today," said Ignatius Gallaher. "O'Hara seems to be in a bad way." "What's he doing?" "Nothing," said little Chandler. "He's gone to the docks." "But Hogan has a good set, hasn't he?" "Yes, he's in the Land Commission. I met him one night in London, and he seemed to be very flushed. Poor O'Hara. Booze, I suppose." "Other things, too," said little Chandler shortly. Ignatius Gallaher laughed.
Okay, very good job. Let's take a look at some words coming up here to commission. Let's try the short I, please.
Commission.
There you go. That's it. Okay, let's go to they clinked glasses. Make sure to pronounce that ES at the end. They clinked glasses.
They clinked glasses.
Very good. Okay, let's practice the CH on the name Chandler. Okay, Chandler.
Hello?
Yes, can you hear me? Okay, that would be Chandler. CH on Chandler. Chandler.
Chandler.
Okay, very good. On you, okay, you don't know what's good for you. Okay, let's practice the Y there. You had said, you don't know what's good for you. All right, so remember, get back to that EU sound. You don't know what's good for you. Try that.
You don't know what's good for you.
All right, good. Not finding it, so we'll go to, where did that go? Okay,
line.
right here. So not finding it. You left off the ing here. Okay, so sometimes not finding it. Try that, please.
Sometimes not finding it. Finding it.
Okay, sometimes not finding it.
sometimes not finding it.
Good. Okay, let's go to hurry. Instead of hurry, hurry.
Hurry.
All right,
Hurry.
good. There you go. Hurry. And last word is appeared. Appeared.
Appeared.
Good. One more time. Appeared.
Appeared.
Good. All right, nice job. Okay, very good, very good. Let's see here. Let's go to Mario, and I'll have you finish us off. So we read down here to the left. Yes.
Can I ask you?
Sure.
Has a good sit. What it means sit? It's a verb. No.
Yes. No. Has a good sit. Okay. So what he's referring to is the position. Okay. He's using that as a noun.
Very comfortable.
Okay, has a good position, hasn't he? Yes, he's the land commission, or he's in the land commission. So land commission would be with the government.
No, I know, but seated. C-E-A-T.
C-E-A-T. Okay, but this is sit. S-I-T, has a good sit.
Yeah, I just thought it's a verb, just a verb. Okay.
To sit down. No, you can also use that as referring to a position.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay, thanks.
Very good. Good. Any other questions?
Mario said seat with the long E, S-E-A-T.
Who said seat?
I think that is Mario's thinking about.
Yeah, he thought it was S-E-A-T. Okay. And really nowadays, what seat does he have? He's the chairman of the Land Commission. Okay, and that would be talking about again his position. Okay, but yes, you could also say a good sit. Okay, or what? Instead of saying what is his sit. Today, we would say, what is his seat or what is his position?
Okay.
Okay, and that would be better used. All right. All right. Let's go to Mario. I'll have you read just a bit before we end here for this hour. So please read from Tommy. Tommy down to have you seen Paris, please?
Okay, Tommy. He said, "I see you haven't changed an atom. You're the very same serious person that used you to lecture me on Sunday mornings. When I had a sore head and a fur on my tongue, you'd want to knock about a bit in the world. Have you never been anywhere, even for a trip?" "I've been to the Isle of Man," said little Chandler. Ignatius Gallaher laughed. "The Isle of Man," he said. "Go to London or Paris. Paris for choice. That had to go. That had do you good. Have you ever seen Paris?"
Okay, very good. So here we would say that'd do you good.
And this is the first time I saw that. Okay.
Yeah, so that it would be like that would. All right, but yeah, instead of saying that would do you good, we would say that'd do you good. That'd.
Okay, that did. Okay.
Okay, and that's a common way that we actually speak. Okay, saying that'd.
Okay.
Yeah, that'd be a good idea. That'd be a good idea. That would be a good idea. That'd.
Okay.
Okay. Very good. Everything else was fairly basic, and you pronounced that well. Okay. Excellent job.
Thank you, Jeff. Thank you.
All right, nice job. Okay, you guys, thank you for coming into class this hour. My next hour is going to be a everyday dialogue class. We'll be talking about returning an item to the store. Okay, so if that interests you, follow me along to my next class. If not, we'll see you around. Thanks, guys.
See you.
Bye.
Bye.
See you, Jeff.